First of all, of course I wake up in my robe looking all fresh like this. Curtains just magically open. The first thing that I do right when I wake up, I open the curtains, I put my music on, and I drink my lemon water that I made the night before. Then I go into my priming exercise, which is 30 breaths in and out of the nose with my arms going up and down for 3 rounds. And after every round, I think of something that I'm grateful for. After that, I do another breathwork exercise that's in through the mouth, out through the mouth, 30 times, 3 rounds each. And then by the time I'm finished there, I'm like buzzing like crazy. I'm feeling super, super connected to my body. My mind has surrendered to my body. And I go into a 20-minute meditation where I can just really be still and either listen to the music that I've put on, or sometimes I open the doors and I listen to the birds and nature outside, especially right now at this time of life where you can actually hear nature come alive. And then right after I do my meditation, I do my morning pages where I just write stream of consciousness, not worried about what I'm gonna say, and it just flows, it just comes out of me. I never read it back, but it's all the anxieties or the things that I feel like I need to do, all of that just gets dumped on the page, and I feel clear and ready to start my day. Still to this day, my grandma, Romaine Heaton, still looks at herself in the mirror and says, "You are gorgeous. I love you so much." And she smacks her cheeks like that and she just says, "You are worth it. You are worthy. I love you. You're fantastic. Look how gorgeous you are." That's what my grandma still does to this day, and I got it from my grandma. Now that I feel fully expressed, I am ready to go on a little bit of a run. And I'm not really a runner, but because of this time, I want to get out in nature. I want to experience my neighborhood and hear the natural sounds of the birds chirping and singing and communicating with each other, as well as me really getting to know my neighbors for the first time and having some sort of connection, even if we are 6 feet apart. Before I go on my run, I like to have some sort of green juice, and this is my absolute favorite thing. And I'm so excited because this is actually a Kinergy deal, but I have this little pod, stick it in the blender. 30 seconds on the clock, go. And bing! And that, my friends, is what you can get done in 30 seconds. All right, just finished my run, and now I am ready for what I like to call Kinergy Connections, which is our internal team coming together every morning and we do a little Kinergy class.
Hi, Jules.
Hi, Angel Babes. We've got Dom, we've got Rebecca, Anna, Morgan.
Good morning.
Good morning. Perfect. Love you guys so much. I gotta go, but Kinergy Connections crushed it today. Love you guys so much.
Love you guys so much. Thank you guys.
Well, that was fun. We did a run, we did a Kinergy method, and then we did a Kinergy butt and abs. Woo! Now that our little Kinergy connection during quarantine is done, I am now ready for my morning shake. Just a little bunch of spinach, boom. Some blueberries. I do a little bulletproof brain octane oil. Boom. A splash of oat milk, and then I do the rest water. So I've been using this protein powder from Dr. Hyman because I've been doing this 10-day reset using just like really clean products and kind of getting my body back during this quarantine after all of the baked banana breads that I made. All really wonderful and amazing, but definitely want to get back on track. This reset for me also is about more of an Ayurvedic way. So I've got turmeric here. I'm gonna put a bunch of turmeric in. I am gonna do some cashew butter. I can't do almonds, so I'm doing cashew. Otherwise, I do like a half an avocado. And I'm ready to go blend. Always dancing. And smoothie away. So I've got my smoothie. Oh, I've been taking supplements, so I do have to do this. So this has been like a new thing that I've been doing as well. A little bit, like maybe like a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. Put the rest of water in there. I've got all my supplements here. So this is a multivitamin packet. Got my supplements, so I take it with this. Again, helping just clear and flush out anything in a natural way. This is my dessert. This is also like kid gummies, but it's my dessert. So, all right. So now that I have my fresh, yummy smoothie, I usually take a book that I'm reading and read for 15 minutes. I used to eat on the go, and I realized that when I would eat on the go, I never really appreciated, one, the time that it took to actually create that meal, where that meal came from, where the fruits and vegetables were picked and stored and packaged and delivered. I mean, there's so much of a process that goes into me eating, and so I've been recently really just taking my time and actually enjoying this without my electronics, and either just fully eating and being present or reading a book or listening to some music while I enjoy my meal. So now that I am all showered and fresh, I put a little bit of makeup on, I did my routine, but I can walk you through what I usually do. So one thing that I've been really into is Versed, which is this new company that's natural products for your face. So the cleansing balm and the moisturizing gel cream. And then I'm really into Earth to Face right now, which is just, again, clean and organic beauty products. And this is a toning mist that's like rose and aloe, and then this repairing serum because I got a zit on my little chin, That always happens right there. And so now that I'm basically all done, I'll just give you a little show of some of the products that I use for makeup and hair. Okay, so I did not wash my hair this morning, but I kind of like that it's not super done, but I want to make sure that the ends still feel really good. So I've got this Magic Mist by In Common, my friend's product, Brianna and Nikki. Well, that just sprayed in my face. But I take a little bit of that, and it's like basically vitamins for the hair, but I just scrunch it in the bottom of my hair so it just gives it a little texture. And that way I don't have to wash my hair every day to get that like yummy fresh feel. I can just put some stuff in the bottom of my hair. So now my hair looks like that perfectly messed up hair. And that's that. So I love me some In Common. As far as beauty products, I have been really, like I said, into clean beauty products. And one of my favorite companies is RMS, and they have these beautiful colors for eyeshadows. They have all these illuminating, beautiful palettes, and then obviously just the concealer. So put a little bit of concealer on now over that zit. Absolutely, need that. Just taking some of the redness away. And then of course, like underneath the eyes, if I just need a little extra brightness, much better. But again, like I said, really trying to switch my beauty regimen to more of a clean, organic way of life. It's been hard. I've had to kind of go step by step, not just do everything from the get-go, because that was really hard, especially over all of my years of dancing and competing and doing red carpets and movies and shows, and now just starting to find new products that are healthy, or healthier. So here's a little eyeshadow. And again, like I just love it because it's super creamy, and just feeling a lot better about what I am putting on my skin, which is our largest organ. So wanting to make sure that what I am doing is being mindful of every part of my body, what I'm putting on my body, what I'm putting in my body, how I'm moving my body, all the things. And then this little lip whip by Cary Grant. This is just a little yummy way to finish it off. A little extra zhuzh. And then something that I always do, whatever I'm left over with, I just put on my cheeks. And voila! All right, I'm ready for the day. I'm ready for my meetings. And oh wait, one more thing. This is my favorite thing ever. I got this from Mariska Haggerty, who, when I gave her a hug one day, I was like, oh, you smell so good. And then she went, oh, here. She pulled it out and she gave me her little perfume. So this is my little added touch. I don't care if I'm not seeing anybody today. I wanna smell so good. All right, that is it. Let's get our calls on. It is time to get to work. I have a few meetings first for Canary House Productions and then for Kinergy. So I am the founder and CEO of both companies, but for Canary House Productions, we create stories about identity, transformation, and anything regarding people and telling their stories through their journeys and the inspiring ways that they get to that path. And that could be through film, that could be through television, scripted, unscripted, as well as content that we share just through social media. So that is Canary House Productions. We have a couple calls regarding some projects that we are in development on and that we sold a couple of shows on. And then what's really cool is we're kind of cross-promoting. So right now, Kinergy is looking at doing a podcast and Canary House Productions is gonna be producing it. So it's pretty cool that both of the companies can merge. So Kinergy is my company that I started to really help people with their own transformation. So with Canary House, we're telling the stories. With Kinergy, we're actually giving tools of people's own transformations and being able to connect with themselves through the body, through the mind, and through their energetic and soul expression. So yeah, lots of work to do. It's not easy having one company that is a startup, but to have two, woo, at the same time, I'm telling you what, if I didn't do my morning ritual in the morning and take that time for myself, I would be a spiral, like chaotic, crazy person, which I am a little bit outside. All right, let's get to work. All right, so I just finished a bunch of work. I still have a little bit more to do, but I'm super hungry, so I'm gonna go make me some lunch. And this is the first time in my life I've really like taken time where I actually leave my computer and my phone upstairs, and I just enjoy the therapeutic mindfulness of cooking, as well as like praying on my food and actually eating. And I'm gonna go do that now, so I'll be back. Oh look, already chopped and prepped vegetables ready for lunch. So clearly it's lunchtime and I am on this new like plant-based diet that I have never really tried before. So I am whipping up something that was basically in my fridge. I have no idea what I'm making, but I'm making some sort of salad bowl. I'm gonna put some sweet potatoes, some green beans, mushrooms with some garlic, some nuts, some walnuts, and some pine nuts with some arugula and spinach, some radishes, and just throw it all in there and just have one big garden festival. So, here we go. A little olive oil, some salt and pepper. Actually, wait, I can't have pepper, so a little salt. I might put some spices on yet. I'm not sure which ones I'm gonna use, but like I said, I've been doing plant-based and more on the Ayurvedic plant-based way of living. So I've been using a lot of turmeric and cumin and coriander, getting those spices and those juices flowing. So I'm just doing a little fry action, so it just gives a little charred feeling, but they are still like crisp and crunchy. And some mushrooms. Nice, big, yummy power bowl salad. All right, just finished my lunch. And now I have an interview with Dr. Wendy Suzuki, who is a neuroscientist. She has all this information and scientifically proven that not only does exercise help your brain, but dance is the best exercise that you can do for your brain to build new connectors and basically create like a bubble bath inside of your brain for all these new abilities and new brain cells to form. So I'm gonna go have that conversation with Dr. Wendy Suzuki, fantastic, brilliant neuroscientist. Hello, beautiful Wendy.
If I could understand and harness exactly what was happening as I went to all of those dance classes and step classes and all the other classes I went to, and what was that doing to my brain? That's what I started studying. And yes, and so it has shown me all the things that happen. You are literally transforming the neurochemical bath that your brain is bathing in every single time you do an amazing Kinergy workout.
And And I love when you say it's like a bubble bath, right?
Yes.
When you give that analogy, oh, it's my favorite because it's so visual, and I can imagine that when we do Kinergy, when you work out, when you move your body and you express yourself, all of a sudden we're building new connectors in our brain, and it is just like giving us the most glorious, yummy bubble bath you've ever experienced in your life. That was an awesome conversation. That literally just jazzed me up. Like, I feel so alive, because one of my favorite things when I have conversations like that is that I get to talk to an expert, where I get to be a student and I get to learn and grow and discover from someone who really just has studied their whole life knowing that. And then at the same time, I get to learn, but then I feel like I'm contributing because it's all stuff that feels so true and authentic to me. So that conversation just gave me life. Woo! So with that now done, I feel ready to kind of just like chill now, like take my day, reflect on my day. I feel super creative right now, so I may get my notebook out and start writing out ideas. I may start cooking, which is another like therapeutic thing for me to do to clear my mind and start getting creative again. But this is a moment where I'm now like off my feet. All the to-dos are done, and now I get to come back to myself again. So maybe right now I'll do a little bit of breath work or a little meditation, a little stillness. I'll pop outside, hear the birds sing again, connect with nature, do something that makes me feel like, okay, I've sealed the day, I have sealed the day off, and now I am ready to come back to my home living now. So I am gonna let you guys go, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this day in the life ritual routine structure of how I do my mornings, my afternoons, and my evenings. So we'll do an evening part in a part 2 section, but I just wanted to give you a little bit of an insight as to what I'm doing in this quarantine and how I didn't let the circumstances control my life. I actually paused for a second and I decided to design the life that I wanted under my own creation. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we'll see you guys around.